Hey Orange Team, happy Monday. Happy Valentine's Day. What a start to the week. Yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday. I love football. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of the NFL, so I don't really watch it that much, but I grew up with sports. I love sports, and football is one very close to my heart. My grandfather was a huge football coach. He actually started the minor league in Sterling Park many years ago. He was also a radio DJ where he would actually do the radio things of sports. So yeah, grew up with sports, love it. Football, yes, we get excited for it, just not too much for the NFL. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed it. I don't know if your teams went or not. Halftime show though, let me tell you, I was really showing my age last night. I love me some 90s hip hop. I took hip hop classes in college. I love it, like history of hip hop. I got excited. I was exhausted though, because it was almost 9 o'clock. It was my bedtime. So I was laying on the couch, but I had my hands up in the air. My mom was super pumped. She was posting stuff online. Even my grandmother posted a comment that said, "Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?" That was hilarious to me. But yes, they rocked it. Actually, for Wednesday, I am doing a hip hop mix. I've already started it. I might throw in some 2000s mixes in there too, but be ready for it because we're gonna have fun. Yes. Anyway, so Valentine's Day. Love Valentine's Day. Spread the love, people. You've got to have love for yourself first and foremost in order to give love back. It is so important. And I hope something throughout this challenge, I feel like there's so many things that we're trying to establish and develop through this challenge, but if there's one thing that I can push on you is to develop that self-love, that positive way that you talk to yourself. Thus, you can send it out to others and having that positivity, the kind words, everything. And I actually thought about that over the weekend with people going to those parties, the halftime shows. With eating, don't restrict yourself just because you're going through this 8-week challenge. Now, no, you don't need to eat a whole bag of chips and the whole chili cheese dip. You really don't, but it's okay to have some of it. Don't tell, and then once you eat it, then we sometimes have that negative talk where we're talking down on ourselves, like, oh, now I have to punish myself. Now, guess what? Because you ate that, now you got to do this. And then it just spirals out of control. I like to think of the thing of when a plant is getting too much sunlight. You don't throw it in the closet and completely take away the sunlight total. No, we just move it to another spot of the room to where it's getting its adequate amount of sunlight. All of this food that you're taking into your body likes it. It needs it. It's just watching how much you put in there. You can have a cookie. You just shouldn't eat the whole box of cookies. And I know that from experience. So think about that the next time you're at parties. And hello, hi, do you want to say hello? Think about that the next time you're at parties. Same thing, it's the same thing with alcohol. If you're going to continue to have a beer or two every now and then, well, after these 8 weeks, it's okay to work that in to your routine now and developing those habits now. Last night I had a beer, thought about having a second one, and then I was like, it's 7:30. I might go to bed at 8:30. And then the halftime show didn't start till 9, or, it was almost over at 9. And so I just had one beer, and that's okay. That's okay to incorporate that into your lifestyle as long as you can control it. Portion control is grand in all aspects of your life. So this week number 3, I know we're tired, team. I know you are working so hard. By now, your body's like, hey, what is this new routine? I'm tired, I'm exhausted. And this is when people start falling off. This is where I'm going to challenge you to remember those goals. Remember, keep saying them day in and day out. Have them written somewhere or write them down every day, even some bullet points of what these goals are so that they are staying fresh in your mind. Okay, excuse me. And you are staying energized to keep pushing through. Because listen, this is supposed to be going on well after 8 weeks. So we've got to develop these sustainable habits now so that they will last on afterwards. So This week number 3, the challenge is to post your pyramid. So at Orange Theory, yes, we get excited for those 12 splat points, but you've probably heard me and all the other coaches at some point say it's not about how many splat points you get in a workout. It's about finding that balance and achieving that steady state heart rate. So that's why we look for the majority of the time during your Orange Theory class to be spent in the green zone, and then still achieving those 12 splat points. Anything after the 12 splat points is extra, but it's not necessarily needed. Now, there are many times where I get well over 12 splat points, okay? There's a lot of things that factor into that, okay? I'm out of shape. I need to increase my endurance. I need to build that cardiovascular strength. I probably need to rest more, drink more. There's also so many different things that go into that. So we want you to celebrate when you achieve that oh so beautiful pyramid. So when you're still working out, pushing yourself to get uncomfortable enough to still achieve those 12 splat points, but then spending the majority of the time in the green zone. So you just got to be mindful of your workout, mindful of where you're at. If you have not had your heart rate monitor kind of like calculated or calibrated to you, check that out at the front desk. See if you need to make some adjustments. It could still be on the Tenacula formula, or we might need to switch it to where it's based on, she brought me a toy. Or it might need to be based on your workouts and where your max heart rate is. So check that out at the front desk, start that conversation, and then have fun with it. Now, posting is truly posting it on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, something that's not going to disappear within 24 hours. We are encouraging you again to promote this lifestyle. Get people excited for it. You never know who you might interest for them to come in and try it out as well. And then don't forget, if they come in and they join as an Orange Theory member, you get a discount off of your next month's membership if you are an elite or a premier member. If you do not utilize social media, that's okay. Just sit this one out, but I still want you to show up and show out. So if you need to, send me the summary. I'd love to see it. I love getting the messages. It was fun last week, getting the messages, seeing the extra physical activity that you all were doing outside the studio. Please continue that. Continue it. Work it into your lifestyle. It is fun, and you might find that others will join you too. Remember, please pre-book your classes. You got to do at least 3 classes a week, 6 out of the 8 weeks, but I'm still trying to push you again to develop that habit of getting in and getting your workout at least 3 times a week. So show up, those 3 classes. I'll be putting in the email who did their 3 classes last week. But again, based on what I was seeing by Thursday, you guys were rocking it. Absolutely rocking it. Tomorrow is the 500 meter benchmark row. I don't know why this row is one of the most intimidating benchmarks for me. It's kind of like the mile. I'm at this spot where I'm like, I just gotta get right over that minute and a half to PR. And there's been a few times and I'm just like, a second or a millisecond away from beating it, and it's frustrating, but I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna show out, I'm gonna stretch tonight and get ready for it. I do want to let you know, I'll put it in the email as well, this Saturday, let's see, today's the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, February 19th, this Saturday, 7 a.m. Some of you all were complaining because they took away that early morning class. Well, guess what? We're doing our workout. Orange Team, 7 a.m. on Saturday in the studio. We're going to be doing a workout. Now, it's only going to be either a 30 or a 45-minute workout. I'm going to bring in one of those templates that you've never done before. Yay! So exciting. And then I'm going to have a nice, quick little breakfast for you. So I need to know who's going to show up. All right. This extra workout does not count towards your 3, but I still want you to come in and see everyone and push yourself to start the weekend off strong. So again, this Saturday, the 19th, 7 a.m., we're going to be having our team workout, an additional workout provided to only you. And then also I'll have a nice breakfast. So I need to know if you're coming. So send me a message, text me, call me, email me, I don't know, at me, all the things. Just tell me you're coming and then we'll know. Yeah, and that's it. Man, week 3 team, this is flying by. I wore my red today, Valentine's Day, all about the love. I hope you have an amazing day and normalize telling people that you love them. So I love y'all. Awesome job, team. Bye.